Hey everybody, it's Mr. Movies87 here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. In our last episode, things happened. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things. For the good, we got the Dragon Block Staff from the Grand Jewel after killing him. Wasn't the easiest battle in the world, but we still got it. Unfortunately though, the Divine Dragon attacked Leningrad again while we were away, and kinda decimated the entire city, more or less, there. People still, they seem to be okay for the most part. Hopefully there were no actual casualties or anything. Now, for right now, we have to head to the Crystal Palace to check on Shana and the sisters and Queen Teresa and all that. But before that, there are some Stardust we can find now. We weren't able to before. For whatever reason, they're not accessible until the Divine Dragon attacks the city again here. So there are 5 of them here total. 2 of them are on these mats out here with the various inventory from the vendors here. So there's number 41. And down here, number 42. Nice. So yeah, there's some buildings here we can't even access now. Like the library that's to the right, we can't get there, I don't think, ever again, actually. The healing house there to the left, that's still standing, thankfully. The inn here is still okay as well. Also, yeah, when I got back here last episode, well, off camera, I went to the inn here just to do a hard save, and then I went back to where I left off from there, just so you guys know. Oh, yeah, that was the Divine Dragon, unfortunately. We can only hope it won't show up again, but we don't know what's going through its mind right now, so we have to be prepared for anything. At least people took refuge in here. Not that there's a whole lot of room. Oh, okay. I think he also, I talked to them off camera as well. I wasn't even thinking when I was doing that. They also said I'm preparing the area for casualties or whatever. But, oh hey, we have the healing thing here as well, actually. Not that I really need that as far as status elements go. So we don't need that. There is a Stardust here, though, actually. I forget where. It's somewhere by... It's in this room somewhere. I just forget where. Down over here. It's in the rubble here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, number 43. Almost done with those. There are 5 Stardust here in Leningrad, by the way, if I didn't say so before. I forget. I don't think I did. And then there's 1 more to end Disc 3, and then we have only 4 more to find in Disc 4. So yeah, we'll be putting those to use here soon enough. Now we can get our next reward from Martel, by the way, since we have 40 or more. You just haven't seen her for a while. Hey, dude, you okay? What's that? I don't think he ever actually tells us. Alright, so we got 2 more Stardust in the castle here, and it's seen better days. Excuse me. Alrighty, so I see Luana and Seti. Where are Wink? Oh, Wink and well, the Queen and Shana. I almost said Miranda, but she's kind of right there. I knew that. You guys might want to tend to the injured knight that's right next to you. He might need some attention, you know, maybe. Oh, yeah, we did. Wasn't easily acquired, but well, we got the thing at the end of the day. The next raid. What? There's not much for him left to attack here. Was a black bottomless mass of hate. Interesting. So why do you... Well, I guess it kind of makes sense for there to be a net. If it's just bottomless, then I mean he'll just keep attacking repeatedly. If I'm making the correct correlation here. Oh yeah, or is she safe? Is she safe? And Shana and Wink as well. Wow. Rude much, Miranda? Oh, well, you're okay, at least it seems like. That's good. And she's gone. Okay. Alrighty. These couple Stardust here, I forget where they are. Let me see. There, and then... Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Thanks to her? Who? Oh, yeah, we saw as much already, but, yeah, where are the others? Alrighty, cool. Alrighty, so the first Stardust here is in the rubble, on the way to Shana's old room, which I think was... Oh, no, it's in the, next area here. I forgot there was still this, like, earlier screen before the bedrooms there and such. You guys say anything worthwhile? Oh, awesome. You would think it would make sense that, you know, knights would have some form of first aid training or whatnot there, especially if the, if that one was the commander of the knights. I don't know which one is which. Alrighty, so Shana's room is, kinda borked, to say the least. So the Stardust is in that, on the ground there somewhere. I still always wonder what they actually looked like. We never get to see them really in-game or anything at all. Alrighty, so I guess most everyone seems to be okay? Oh. Oh yeah, she kinda was there before. Yikes. Oh, you know that already? Oh, okay. Phew. Thanks for the scare there, Wink. I can do without that, thank you. Alright, so yeah, over here, there it is. Number 44. Right? Okay, yeah. Just making sure. Although, really, I don't think any Stardust is permanently missable until the very, 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 very end of the game. But yeah, you are able to go back to old areas and acquire any other ones you may have missed. Really, at any point, for the most part. Yeah, you have to, you know, walk back and everything for right now. But you still can. Excuse me. Oh, what the hell? It's weird sound and light. What is... Who's doing this? You can barely see anything. Kind of reminds me of the room in Illusion of Gaia and was it Anchor Wat? Where you don't have the black glasses equipped. You're blinded, you can't see anything. Oh. Oh. Shana? What the hell were you doing? That was... What? You don't have your Dragoon Spear anymore. How can you do anything magical? Oh, I'm glad you're okay. Queen Teresa, she knocked out or something? Oh, okay, she's fine. Whew, alrighty. Well, it seems mostly like crisis, well, not really averted, because it kind of happened anyway. But, you know, we're all alive, that's something. Yeah, as am I. Well, Miranda, look at you being sincere for once. Whew. Miranda strikes me as a person to, like, never cry, like, ever. To always put on a brave face no matter what. Which I can admire that trait. But sometimes you have to let it out. It can only take so much before you burst, so. That's just my feelings on that. Oh, why isn't Rose here? I mean, she's here, obviously, in the party, but, like, why she's not out here for the cutscene, I actually don't know. Oh, yeah, apparently so. Oh, yeah, it sure as hell seemed like it, but it also came from Shana. But, like, you don't know, do you? Or, oh, what's going on? Oh, it's a flashback. So this must have been taking place, obviously, some point while we were gone. I wonder how recent this actually was, from when we left the castle and everything to when this happened. Oh, yeah, I'd imagine you'd be getting antsy if just laying in bed. You gotta at least do something. Oh, what? Okay, so this must have been like just as we were getting the dragon block staff. What? And she just goes and does that without saying or anything? Did she know she could do that? Just, this is not the first weird thing that she's done over the course of the game. We've already seen this now, well, twice, at least, with the Virages, for one thing. Oh. Well, that doesn't really help much. You haven't hurt anyone? Well, besides the Virages, yeah, but those aren't people. Well, you can't blame yourself for that. Yeah, Dole led the attack on the village, although I guess Lloyd kind of did too, of sorts. You're Shana. You've always been Shana. She passed out while still on her own 2 feet? Oh. Why did the text pop up so quickly? I didn't press the X key right there. At least I don't think I did. It just seemed like it jumped up way faster than normal. Well, what else can we do? We can't bring her with us. Oh, why would you want to have her stay here? Although I guess she is a sacred sister. Kind of makes sense to protect the kingdom and everything. Dart, you're actually wrong about that one. I will actually side with Miranda here. Yeah, that is true. That kind of came out of nowhere, though. But, I mean, the Dragoon Spirit recognized her all the same. So, I mean, it's legit. Oh, okay. Well, it's good that you stick to your word. I can appreciate that. Alrighty, well, cool beans. Miranda, you can stay on the bench again. Alrighty, so, I guess Shana is, well, I'm actually not sure where they'll take her now. Oh, okay, to the inn. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what they would do with her. Oh, yeah, are they, okay, they're outside. But, like, where? Oh, okay, maybe in the lobby or outside or something. Excuse me. Oh, look at you, Meru. You're actually being, that's the word. Yeah, thank you, Hashel. I actually could not think of the word right there. No, that is true. Meru has learned a lot from being with us so far, and she's only really been around for, like, maybe a full disc's worth of overall game here. I mean, we got her, like, partway through disc 2, and we're partway through disc 3, so, yeah, about a full disc's worth. We actually are almost done with disc 3, by the way. Oh, I like Condor's little, crouching duck thing there to get into the doorway. Wasn't really built for Giganto in mind, to be honest. Rose, really? Come on. Not the time for that. I mean, that is true. Well, we only just met you, and you joined us very recently, so, like, there hasn't really been enough time for us to really build up trust yet. It takes time to do that. Can't just willy-nilly, like, snap your finger and trust someone fully. Oh, Rose. Rose. Yeah, she is. That too, that's just how she shows it. Yeah, sleep always does the body good. Anytime I've been sick, really in my entire life, all I would do is just sleep it off, and it would really, really help. Well, at least she should be okay here. Although if the Divine Dragon attacks once more, well, who's to say for sure? But alrighty, we're all together, so... Why did the name change? It's the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon? I don't know why it's changed to that now, but it's the same place, the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon, whatever. Were we fully healed up by chance? No, we were not. Okay, let me do that here real quick. We should be able to rest up at the end here now. Yes. Oh, if I wanted to, I actually could buy an Armor of Legend from the shop here, or a Legend Cask. That wouldn't be a terrible idea, to be honest. Granted, I'd have to go all the way back to Lohan to do so. God, that would be such a long trip. But it would be really, 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 really worth it. I think I might actually do that. I might bite the bullet and do that. The thing is, though, yeah, I'd have to go back through the Evergreen Forest, back to Fernie, take the ship back to Foino, run through the Undersea Cavern. Oh, no, I can just sail there to Donau. And then from Donau to the Barrens. It wouldn't take me that long to do, actually. No, I'm not doing that on camera. God, no. God, no. Don't worry about that. But I think I might actually do that. The Legend Cask, I'm sure I said so way back when I was in Lohan, but that was last year for that episode there, unfortunately. Oh, hey, there's Martel, by the way. Cool. Just pay you a visit. But yeah, the Legend Cast is a headgear that costs 10,000 gold, but it gives you essentially near perfect magical defense and a lot of magical evasion. It makes an optional boss coming up at the end of the game, well, near the end of the game, way, way, way easier if you have even just one. But if you have 3 of them, you're damn near invulnerable to magic, more or less. Because yeah, physical attacks, by and large, are not a huge issue in this game, especially in Disc 3 and Disc 4. Magical attacks become way, way, way more of an issue, and I went over this in the previous episode as well. So yeah, if you do grind enough, or like overgrind or whatever, then yeah, you could get a full set of 3 of them for your entire main party, and yeah, you'll be in great, great shape. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and buy one of those. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Martel again to turn in our Stardust. Oh, yeah. Well, you haven't found any because we found them all. Not even sure where you've been looking for them. But yeah, it says all the same stuff as normal, so blah, blah, blah. But anyway, what do we do this time? We did the Rainbow Earring. Nice, which I believe prevents all status ailments. It's set for instant death, though, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know why that is. But let me take a peeky peek. But way at the bottom, aren't you? There you are. Okay, so yeah, avoids all abnormal status. Which, I don't know if that counts for instant death or not there. But anyway, so now we have to go over to the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon, which, yeah, we have to go back through the Evergreen Forest. Also, there's something out to the west there. The map zoomed out there. It looks kind of like a snowy area or something. I can only see it for a second. It was to the west of the palace there and everything, but, huh. Interesting. Alrighty, so to get to the mountain there, get up the staircase first. That would help. Now, we saw this soldier blocking the way over here. Right there, of course, still. Saw him earlier as well. But yeah, we couldn't get past him before. I think he would even say, like, oh, this leads to the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon or whatever. You can't go this way. Or something to that effect, so whatever. See, I didn't talk to him earlier because of that. He wouldn't really say much anyhow. These guys, yeah, I'll fight them real quick. I do like having some combat be in an episode when there's mostly plot, dialogue, and what have you, what have you. I also like when my attacks actually hit things. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, one thing I'll do too, once I get back to that to Lohan after my whole excursion back there, I'll sell off all my excess equipment that I have, because I have a lot of it to sell. I love how easy that addition is to pull off. It's just press, 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 easy rhythm, boom, nothing to it. His next addition, though, I don't like it. It's really good, though. It's really, really strong. But when it counters, when the counter happens, it's really, really annoying. We will see that soon enough. Oh, yeah. Before it left. I just find that humorous. I don't know why. Oh. Okay, calm down with the sir. What are you? What was that guy? Zone in Final Fantasy VIII? Yeah, good job there, soldier. Yo, is that a blocking a chest over here we couldn't get before? That I can't get right now? I don't care. It's probably just some dumb item anyway. Alrighty, so... where to? Straight ahead. Of course, we fight a battle along the way. Just perfectly long enough to fight one battle. I hate how the game does that. I really do. But anyway, okay, flying rat, easy enough. Should have had someone else attack. I totally forgot. Oh well, whatever. Easy enough. Getting close to some levels, actually. I might do a little bit of leveling up, maybe in the forest. Maybe. I'll think about it. Oh, Oh, how do I want to go about this? Because I'm already here, and I don't want to cut the episode short. No, we'll head on. You want to head in here for a little bit. Yeah. Place is kind of creepy. I don't know what all these fossils here are of exactly. I don't know if they're past dragons or something. It would make sense. Oh, hey, a chest. Damn it. I'm always full on crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Surely I have something I can drop, right? Keep the healing reins. They're way too useful to pass up. Oh yeah, the petrifier. Or depetrifier. I don't care to keep that around anymore. Okay, what do we got? An attack ball. Oh, I missed a Stardust in the castle. Crap, I totally forgot. I saw the 44 there. I was like, damn it. There's one more in the, what is it there? It's in the throne room of the castle. It's to the right where the signet was earlier, where Shana went to. It's right there in front of the rubble. I'll grab that off screen, so don't worry about that. But anyway, hey, new enemies. Got 2 of them here. Nice. But yeah, so I'll backtrack to Leningrad first to grab the Stardust, and then do my trip back to Alohan. I'll do that all between episodes there. Alrighty, Deadly Spider and the Beastie Dragon. Alrighty, let's go after the spider here first. Okay, not too bad. Let's see, Rose. Let's have you defend for a turn, actually. I'll have you attack your next turn there. Dart, defend. You're fully done with all your stuff. Hashel, you just defend. You already had a turn to attack. And then Rose, if you would.
Die.
Oh,
Demon stance.
wow, that didn't kill it. Although I guess it is still on level 1, I'm pretty sure. Maybe level 2, so I guess that stands to reason. Anyway. Thank you, Hashel. I love how fast you are. Even though you're like 60-some years old, you're still hella fast. Hey, Albert level. Nice. Not that I'm really going to use Albert much anymore. Although, no, maybe I still should. He is really, really good. Especially after I get the Legend cast. Actually, with that, Albert will be extremely good then. Because his big weakness with magical defense will be taken care of now with the Legend cast. His speed's already solved with the Bandit's Ring. Also, I forget where to go next. There's a chest up there and a chest down below as well. Oh, okay, this works. What's over here? Oh, Mind Purifier. That actually could be useful to keep for later. Although I actually don't know the boss here uses status elements or not. Spoilers, the next boss is the Divine Dragon. Of course we're going to fight him. It's not a spoiler. God. Let's see, what do we have here? The Mega Sea Dragon. Why are you fire elemental, though? I don't understand. Oh, well.
Die. Demon stance.
One shot? Nice. Love to see it. Yeah, Demon Stance with Rose at level 5 is really, really good. Especially with her ultimate weapon, she will be able to do a shit ton of damage. Unfortunately, we don't get that for a very, very long time, which sucks, but oh well. Okay, let's head off this way. There's a couple of these weird, long, straight corridors here for some reason, but oh well. Alright, oh hey, I see multiple ways to go. I think the way up there to my northwest is the actual way to go. But I want to take these exits here first. I'm gonna grab some treasure. And there's some really good stuff here, by the way. Only a couple items, I think overall, like 5 or 6. But like, they're pretty much all worthwhile to get. Okay, one more of these things. Start defend. Asha, awesome. I do very much like when enemies don't have a chance to attack at all in battles. Just makes things so much easier for me. No need to guard, to heal, or anything like that. Just nice and easy. Alright, so this will lead us to one of the chests we passed up before. This area is pretty short by and large. Just a couple winding paths here and there. Oh, is this the chest that I think it is? Of course not. Why can't you be what I want you to be? Sounds bad to say that. Sorry. Okay, what can I drop now? Watch, you know what? Let's drop that. I only really need 2 of those apiece. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, Healing Breeze. Okay, I will definitely keep that. Though actually, depending on how the Divine Dragon fight goes, I might not need that at all. Which would be really, really nice. I mean, yeah, I didn't buy them anyhow, so, like, not a huge deal if I have to use 1 or 2 in the boss fight there. But yeah, I have a plan for the Divine Dragon fight. What was I stuck on right there? There was nothing there. Besides, like, maybe a bit of rock pointing out or whatever, but I don't know. Okay, okay, well, new formation, but no new enemies. I think there's 5 enemies here total. I've already shown off 3 of them here. Let's go after the Deadly Spider here first. Because, yeah, Rose can't one-shot that, but she can one-shot the Major Sea Dragon. Ow. Thanks for burning me with your tail. Rude.
Die. Demon stance.
Hey, that was near perfect. Yeah, Demon's Dance, not hard to pull off, like, at all, really. Ooh, getting close to a dart level. Actually, this would be really, really nice to get him a level up here very, very soon. And then have the boss fight give us a level for him as well. Because that'll get us his final edition, which would be fantastic. Ooh, Giganto Armor. Nice. I wonder who that's for. Alright, let's give that to Kondo. Oh, hey, some magical defense, actually. Oh, I didn't equip your line fur? Weird. But anyway. Okay, well, hey, yeah. So, overall, just better in every way. So, definitely equip that. Alrighty. So, I think my game plan for the episode here, there's a save point upcoming that I would like to reach today. So, I'll just do this area really all in one go, besides the stuff, you know, afterwards, like the boss fight and all that. Alright, so back this way, and yeah, we're pretty much near the end of the area at this point. It's all straightforward from here. So I'm curious with the mountain here, how long it's been here, and also how long the Divine Dragon's been alive. Like, was it around during the Dragon campaign? Because, I mean, there were only the 7 Dragoons we know of during the campaign for each element there, but we didn't see the Divine one anywhere. I don't think we did anyway, did we? I guess we maybe could have. I just didn't recognize it. Or maybe the thing's just been in here the entire time, sleeping or whatever. I don't know for sure, to be honest.
Die. Demon stance.
But, so let's see. What else is there for me to go over? Ooh, gushing. Oh, wait, I don't really care for that. That's the tier 2 item, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the multi-target one. I think the burning rave, or is it wave or rave? No, I think it's wave. It's wave. That's the tier 3 fire elemental item there. Anyway, this is what I wanted before. The Dragon Helm. This thing is really, really good, especially for characters like Rose and Meru, because it gives them plus 50% max HP. It's really, really damn good. So I want to give this to Rose because I am using her right now. Also, you have the Panic Guard on. Why? Oh, you need something else. I totally forgot about that. Let's give you then... oh, the Therapy Ring. Duh, that'll help. Let's see. Where? There you are. There you are. Alright, so yeah, that thing is really damn good for either Rose or Meru there. If you can also combine that with the Physical Ring, it's double HP right there, which for them, yeah, is tremendously helpful. Oh, whoa, jeez. That was, what, oh god. Can we turn back now? Why say the full name? Okay, Lamina. God, Lunar 2 is so good. Play Lunar 2, please. It's so good. It's so good. You'll love it. I promise. But anyway, yeah, what's it doing? Oh, well, yeah, he's been asleep for so long and chained up in a mountain. So, yeah, I'd be pissed too. Oh, yeah, so hence why we're working together. Well, at least kind of. Although we have Meru in tow, so yeah. Sure seems like it. Oh, yeah. Though, thankfully, at least there's no towns really close by, except Leningrad, but I mean no other towns close by. Is there a chest over here? I can see there being one put right here somewhere that you like can barely see. Eh, whatever. Maybe not. I do know that there's a chest in a real sneaky spot coming up here in a little bit. Anyway, oh my god. Okay, what will I drop now? Let's see. Keep the healing fods. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to use MP in the next boss fight, so I'm just drop the Sun Rhapsody. Okay, what do we got over here? Total Vanishing. Thanks. Just what I always wanted, said no one ever. Yeah, just for a reminder, that just kills minor enemies, so not even worth it. It does not work, I'm pretty sure, on the unique monsters there and such, just as a reminder. Now, is it in... Damn it. It's either here or maybe the next screen. I don't remember. Okay, still no new enemies around here. Well, I'll show them off eventually. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh, wait. Crap. Okay, well, that'll have to wait for right now. Hashel, let's go after... the spider. He hasn't attacked yet. I'm trying to pull the walkthrough here, just real quick for the last item that's around here. Let's do that. Yeah, is it on this screen or the next one? Vanishing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so it's actually the next screen ahead, but I'll get that later. I'm not going to do that today. Because, yeah, my main goal was to get to the save point here today and then call it a day. So, there we go. Ooh, that was close.
Demon stance.
I'm hoping at level 2 that'll be able to one-shot that thing. It must only have 300 HP or so, which isn't a whole lot. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save up here real quick, and then yeah, again, my game plan for between episodes. I will go back to Leningrad off camera to grab the Stardust that's there. Oh hey, Carnal level, neat. Yeah, I'll grab the Stardust again. That's in the castle, the throne room there, next to the Signet room where Shana was before. I will go back to Lohan off camera as well. And it'll take me a little while, but that's okay. It'll be worth it. I will sell my excess equipment and items and all that. I will then buy a Legend Cast. I did that to somebody. And then I'll return to the Mountain of the Mortal Dragon off camera again. And then we'll finally take on the Divine Dragon himself. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. This has been Mr. Moosey7 signing off, guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.